Child, we gotta talk about all this foolishness that's going on here, honey. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to well, I have a few things to say about what's been going on with this Diddy trial and some of these black women. Shell and these some of these YouTubers. Oh man, I pray for y'all, especially the women. Like, and the sad part about it is y'all be acting like this is what I mean when I say you having everyone has an opinion, but some people seem to think that their opinion is a fact, and they forget that you can have all the opinion you want. Hello. I think that's Liz. I really can't see. But hello, and thank you for joining. I'm just about to talk about some of these black women and some of these content creators who think that their opinion on something is a fact, and they take it overboard, and then they start lying and using assumptions and I believe. No, that doesn't override the facts and the evidence. What is wrong with our people? Nobody is saying Diddy ain't beat Cassie, okay? Yes, if Diddy was being charged with beating Cassie ass, I'd be the first one to say throw his ass away. But that's not what he was charged with. And if you listen to the facts and the evidence every day, I mean, it's so ironic and so crazy how some of these black women is going to bat for this woman. When she got on the stand and told y'all what it was, I mean, if you want to blame somebody, if you want to say we victimizing the victim all over again, hell no, no we're not. The jury has spoken, and they said, and they heard every evidence. They seen the video. They seen it all. And you know what the jury came back and said? Hell no, you're a prostitute. Where's your morals? Where's your principle? I mean, you getting up there. I mean, these ladies, y'all better blame them 6 white women, them 6 white prosecutors that was sitting in that jury, sitting outside that jury, prosecuting this case. You want to blame somebody for Cassie being a victim? Then you need to blame them 6 white women that dragged both of them women in there. Them women didn't come forward and say Diddy did all this shit to them. They was made to come forward. So If you want to blame somebody, you blame them 6 white women and them 2 women that got their ass up on that stand and put all their goddamn business out in the streets. They told on themselves. And then miss me with the victim shit. If we gonna call a spade, then that's what we gonna do. So you mean to tell me that some of you black women, you got all this protection for these non-black women? But if it was your black ass up there, child, please, you would be every hoe, every gold digger, because you're black. See, they don't think that, us. They don't feel like we pretty. Our own black women. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Call it for what it is. Cassie was a victim 15 years ago, or 10 years ago, whenever the hell that motherfucking tape came out, but Cassie ain't carry her ass to the police, okay? If she'd have went to the police and brought charges against Diddy for whipping her ass, Diddy would be in jail. So let's not play these games. And Tisa tells, girl, you better keep your mouth off of God's children. I'm telling you, Tisa tells, girl, you is a lying, project, girl, propaganda, all that. Now, I could disrespect you like you disrespected everybody else and the jury. You got a serious problem. And I suggest whatever it is, because guess what? Diddy ain't the one did it to you. The jury ain't the one that let him go. And we damn sure ain't did nothing to you. But you got a problem. And you need to get help. Whatever happened to you, I'm not saying, look, I'm just saying, I'm calling a spade a spade. Just like I called this case. You better keep your mouth. Because you know what? God has a funny way of showing people who put their mouth on other people's kids. Ooh, he got a funny way of showing you people. You will eat them words. My word on that. I done seen it happen. Keep your mouth off of other people's children. Diddy ain't did nothing to you, girl. You look like... You remind me of one of the people that probably wanted Diddy. And you got rejected. Yeah. Because I don't understand why you so... I mean, girl, you are going off. I mean, like you are the talk of the town, Tisa Tales. Everybody talking about how crazy you out here acting. And ain't a damn thing happened to you. Do you see Daphne and Cassie out here crying all over the place? Talking about they was victims? Hell no, because they know they wasn't victims. And when he get out, I guarantee you, One or both of them. Gonna be right back, ready. So miss me with blaming the victims, and this why victims don't come forward. No, this is not why victims don't come forward. People like you and them 6 white women on that prosecution drag them 2 women in that courthouse just so they can get at the black man. Come on now. I mean, like, come on. We all seen Diddy whip her ass on that videotape. Yes, we did. And if that's what Diddy would have been charged with in this case, Diddy would be sitting in jail. He would have been sitting in jail. Trust me. Nobody's sitting around saying that that was okay. But god damn it, you ain't gonna put some charges on him that that you didn't get when you should have got them, and bring that bull crap into the courtroom and just talk all y'all talked about. This is the part that makes me insane, especially with you black men. You know what? I didn't hear none of y'all really talk about the evidence in this case. Which is sickening. Because it could have been your black ass, your brother, your daddy. Y'all wasn't talking about the evidence. Just like with that Shannon Sharp stuff. Y'all wasn't talking about the evidence that was right in front of your face. All y'all was worried about because she was young and that he was the kind of sex he was having. That's all some of you men on this damn YouTube talked about. But you didn't talk about the evidence. Like, what is wrong with some of you sick? But see, it's a lot of projection going on. Oh, I don't have no friends. I wouldn't hang with no nigga like that. You don't know who you hanging with. Only reason why you know what happened in Diddy's bedroom or hotel room is because them 6 white prosecutors told you that shit. But you won't know what the average Joe Blow is doing in their bedroom. So miss me with that bullshit. I'm sick of you Negroes. Oh, y'all so worried about what this man doing and who he doing it with. Look, whatever he do in his bedroom, honey, is his goddamn business. Just like it's your business and my business, what I do in my motherfucking bedroom, unless I tell you. But who are you to judge me? Y'all allowed them people to run with all them nerds. They was saying the man was gay. They was saying the man had sex with men. They was saying the man had sex with kids. They was saying celebrities was on the tape. All this shit. And look at all the other black men that y'all humiliated by running with that shit. Meek Mills, Usher, Bieber ain't a black man, but he's a fucking man. I mean, y'all just ran with all this bullshit. I'm like sitting back here saying to myself, you niggas is crazy. And I'm talking to the black people. Y'all got a lot of nerve. But you know what? Like I said before, God has a funny way of making you eat a lot of shit you spit out your mouth with your own motherfucking sons, okay? So if you got sons and you got your mouth on Diddy, you better watch yourself. You better watch yourself. You got your mouth on Shane and Shaw. Y'all got your mouth on these people on what they doing in their bedroom. In one piece of tape that the jury seen the whole video of the ass whipping. And y'all still can't accept the facts and the evidence. They seen the whole video. Yeah, he came out there, he beat her, whatever he did. Yes, he should be charged. He should be charged for that. No matter what she did. No matter what the hell she took out that hotel room while he was in that goddamn shower. They wasn't having no damn freak off. She was fully clothed. They seen the whole video. But one thing about black people, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of crabs in a barrel. And all you want to do is pull and drag people down. Just because they got a little bit more than you. Just because they worked a little bit harder than you. They got that shit out the mud. No excuse for you. It's no excuse to tear each other down. To build yourself up. What? You'll never win when you play dirty. Nene Leaks. You will never win. Look how dirty them women played with her on Real Housewives of Atlanta when she came forward and was fighting for her goddamn job and everything else. Look how dirty they played. And they all crumbled one by one by one in the house that she built. See, people don't be paying attention. But y'all better stop. Y'all better start paying attention. Stop tearing these folks down. They ain't did nothing to you. So what you don't like his behavior? I don't like a lot of you damn YouTuber behavior. I'll state my opinion on it and keep it moving. Like I'm about to state this opinion to Mr. Kwame Brown. Bus life. You had some nerve being over there defending Tisha Tales. Okay? Because first of all, if she'd have said what she said to Ratchet TV, you'd have been the first black man on this motherfucker to cuss her to filth. See, this what I'm talking about you fast talking Negroes. All that disrespect she was over there doing to not just Ratchet TV, but to anybody that had a difference of opinion to her and the damn jury. Yeah, she deserved all the smoke. With her disrespectful ass. She deserved all the smoke. Nobody was attacking her. Nobody was running up on her, beating her up. No. They told her what the hell she was. A liar. A propaganda. A Fox News Nancy Grace watching mother. Like you. That's why you defended her. We're going to call a spade here. think you should have just stayed out of that one. Because if she'd have said that shit to you, you'd have cussed her the fuck out. I seen you in action. Okay? So she disrespected us and Ratchet TV. And if she'd have said what she said to Ratchet TV to you, of all people on this internet, you'd have went the fuck off. So I'm just calling a spade over here. Because I will not allow you to do that. That one. Not that one. Because I done seen you in action. Somebody, one of them women on this YouTube street disrespect you? Oh, you going in. And even the ones that don't disrespect you, you got a little disrespect for them too. So we gonna call this shit a spade, a spade over here. Kwame Brown bust light. And spitting fire, girl. Ooh, I ain't know you was spitting fire like that, girl. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna stop this. We gonna stop this. And to all you women, this includes me too. Because I was born in the 60s too. So all you women, grown ass elderly women that was born in the 40s, 50s, and the 60s. Let me tell you something. See, when we were coming up, you know, during those days, your parents and your grandparents would cuss you for days. Call you all kinds of bitches, whores. Yeah, yeah. But I want to tell you people something. See, back then, we had to eat that shit. We had to eat it. Because that's what the disrespectful crew rules was. Cause see, no women in those days that didn't disrespect their children, grandchildren, they didn't have a rule like that. The rule is you gotta give respect to get it. So don't be on these YouTube streets crying when these men disrespect you, older, elderly women on this damn YouTube, on here acting a donkey, even on YouTube and in the streets. Don't think nobody gonna say, oh, because we were taught to just take the disrespect and eat it. Because they older. Yeah, well, guess what? If you old enough to disrespect, then you old enough to get disrespected back. And that's my motto. So you elderly women on here, don't be screaming about they attacking black women. No, they not attacking no damn black women. You know what they're attacking? They're attacking some of you disrespectful, old ass, grown ass, overgrown ass black women to think that you can just disrespect me because of your age. No, it don't work like that. So if you out here disrespecting somebody else's child on these YouTube streets and they cuss you out, don't call for black women to come to your rescue, because we're not. You don't have the right to be disrespecting nobody else's child. And this ain't the generation for it. So I suggest, instead of y'all running around here talking about, oh, they on here attacking black women and all this. No, you attacking the men first. You know how Daphne slammed Diddy fucking head into the marble table and he never even touched her in the 3 years they were together? And she slammed his goddamn head in that marble table? And you mean to tell me and that's the only time she got her ass whipped? She put her hands on that man first. Did y'all hear what she said on the stand? See, that's what I'm talking about. About you, some of you black women. Keep your hands to yourself. Unless you got to defend yourself. But because you mad and jealous, that gives you the right. Even Cassie. So y'all talking about victims. Diddy was a victim in this shit too. He was on drugs out of his mind just like the women. I'm sick of some of y'all. I am. This is insane. And girl, Tisha Tales, girl, your mother, wherever your mother at, the way how you call yourself disrespecting Diddy mother, where's your mother? Because if your mother is still living, I'm surprised you still got your teeth. The shit that's been coming, your ass got to be jealous of the shit that's coming out your mouth. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Y'all and burnt up my damn fried chicken. Oh, they got me hot. But anyway, yeah, I'm just like on this YouTube. I'm just like all week. I'm just listening and then let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all, anybody that watch Amon Wiggins, don't y'all allow that mainstream media and Tisha Tales and all them say that man was out there advocating for Diddy, putting baby oil on him. No. If you watch Amon kept us entertained through all this bullshit. He was the one bringing us all the information from the courthouse. Okay, so when he would come back to his little spot that he was in, because he went to New York for the trial. So when he would come home to the little spot he was in, he would have his baby oil. Okay? Because like I said, this whole trial was about what with the hell on in Diddy's bedroom or hotel room or wherever the hell it was at. Baby oil, baby oil, baby oil, Astroglide. I'm sure Johnson and Johnson gonna make a lot of money. They owe Diddy a deal. Because that's all we heard was about this baby oil. And then they lied. They said the baby oil was had drugs in it and all the stuff before the trial even started. See, that's what I'm talking about, you some of you black people. Read. Know something. Have common sense. This was nothing but a smear campaign to let the embarrass Diddy. And I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. A man with all that money, he ain't embarrassed. He thanking his lucky stars that he beat them charges. And guess what he gonna do? He gonna go back to living his life, but he gonna do it a little different, a little smarter. But he gonna still have that baby oil. So I don't know, like the handful of people in the world that got all these strong opinions about this man and about his sexuality and all that stuff. Y'all don't matter. Y'all don't matter. All y'all doing is doing this shit for clicks and views to make $1, crabs in the barrel. Ooh, child. Whew. And a lot of you folks got kids. In the sea. And now, child. Now, Cassie, you know that old saying? When you dig a grave for somebody else, you better make sure that grave is deep enough for your ass to fit in it too, or by yourself. And girl, you just opened up a whole new can of ass whipping. Trying to bury that man. You didn't care. And you went up there. And that man, you know that Dave guy, girl, the one that you you love, and all these black women on here calling the man ugly and all that, but I bet you he told y'all black asses something. He said it didn't matter that he was ugly. He was the best one in the bed. They ain't give a damn how he looked. Long as he was delivering what they needed. Just like some of you sleeping out here sleeping with why you still with that ugly nigga? Huh? Huh? It was all about looks. See, that's what I'm talking about. everybody want to be perfect on that end, but when somebody start pointing out your flaws and your behavior, like you doing everybody else, yeah, that's why Michael Jackson made that song. Take a look in the mirror, because only people who is so ready to like judge and say what they wouldn't do and this and that and this and that, you gotta watch them type of people. They be hiding shit, so they project. You know, they try to make the other person look like they is like the scum of the earth, when the whole time, They be the ones that need to take a look in the mirror. You gotta watch these people. You know, a lot of people got the gift of gab. And they can talk a good one. But back to you black women that's on this internet. And y'all dragging this man. Oh, y'all calling him ugly and all this shit. But Cassie, you brought this shit on yourself. Because let me tell you something. And all you black women that's out there defending Cassie, and now y'all victim shaming this young man. See, you can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Anyone can be a victim, not just women, not just women. Anyone can be a victim. So miss me with all this protecting the victims. All y'all in outrage because the jury found them to be prostitutes. Look, the jury said what they said, okay? And I'm saying what I said. If you out here selling your ass for things, fame, and anything else, and you ain't gonna sit up there and tell me. See, that's where people getting this Stockholm syndrome shit twisted. Okay? The man love bombed you for 3 months. Okay? Let's get real here. Let's talk some real shit. Some grown folk shit. Some common sense. We ain't talking about no victims, because, baby, I'm a victor. I'm a survivor. So I wouldn't be sitting up here saying what I'm saying if she was a victim. She's a victim of getting her ass whipped that day on that hotel tape. Because we don't know if she hit his ass first in that hotel room. Both women got on the stand and said they would hit this man first. So don't, please, miss me with that. But what I'm going to say, he whined and dined, both of them. Both of them said like 3 months. Oh, they was on the yachts. He was buying them bags. He was doing this. Yeah, they was having a good time. But see, they want to say Diddy green Cassie. But the evidence says otherwise. Cassie was with a whole grown-ass man over 10 years older than her for 3 years. She seen her come up in Diddy, okay? So miss me with the bull, okay? Because the man wined and dined her for 3 months. They had good sex and all that, right? Okay, so now we're gonna shift the responsibility where it belongs. He did all this for 3 months, and y'all had good sex, and I guess y'all was falling in love. I don't know what y'all was doing. That's your business. But what I do know, the first day that you seen what kind of time he was on, the first time that he introduced you and asked you, would you have sex with another man while he watch? And you did it? You were done right then and there. All he was doing, y'all both said it. that he winding down y'all. Y'all had good sex with him 3 months or so, whatever. Everything. Oh, he took y'all on trips. He did all this shit, right? And then he come to you. This woman that he's supposed to love and care about. And he asks you to sleep with another man while he watch and jerk off? Girl, you should have got your motherfucking ass up out that goddamn hotel room, wherever the hell you was at. I said, fuck you, nigga. Is you crazy? Excuse my language, but I'm I'm letting it all out. This video's not made for kids, so are you crazy? No, you didn't get up and say, are you crazy? Oh, you don't care nothing about me because you wouldn't be asking me to do that. That's disrespect. Come on now, we're going to call a spade a spade. She didn't have to do it. He tested her. See, that's what's wrong with... Ooh. He tested her to see, should he respect her? Come on now. Come on now. We grown. We grown. Come on. Because what man that really loves his woman? I mean, they can't even tolerate if you go out here and cheat on them and get a new Peter Weeder and come back to them. Oh no. Oh no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And if they do accept you back, trust me, they don't care shit about you. They're gonna just use you. So we're gonna that Stockholm syndrome and all that. Nah, babe. And another thing, see, everybody was in there, all in their emotions and all that stuff. No, honey, when you dealing with a situation like this, no, baby, you can't look at that video that he beat Cassie ass and put your emotions all in that. No, you got to look at the whole picture. And see, Tisa tells all you did was just lie the whole time. Girl, you was putting out some salacious shit. And I'm telling you, I hope Diddy sue your ass. I did. I hope he sue your ass. Because that was just plain out, no. That wasn't mistakes. That wasn't, you was misspoken and all that. No. You were vicious and vindictive. And you was putting out some shit that, man, I used to watch you. But you know what? You know what changed my mind about you? A long time ago, girl. The way you were coming after them Kardashian girls. And you was just, ooh. And then you started with Kanye. And you was just like putting out all this. And I was saying to myself, is this the Ringling Bonnie Brothers circus? I couldn't even. I kept trying to watch it because I'm like, I was trying to give you a chance. But the more I watched you, I said, yeah, this thing is trouble. And you know why you so upset with the jury and with the people that you claim was out there celebrating Diddy win and they were throwing baby oil on them. No, that's not what happened. Like I said, Amon, he would do the baby oil thing doing his content. So he wasn't out there in favor of Diddy. He had the baby oil. Diddy was found not guilty. He squirted the baby oil on him and got the hell on. See, y'all go by clips. Y'all go by uh, uh, conspiracy theories and what people say. You have to see the whole video, not just a clip. See, that's what some of you you content creator problem is. You will get on here and just lie. And you don't even have to lie. Like, I don't understand it. If you have something to say and you can hold a conversation and, you know, keep the people entertained, you don't have to lie. You don't have to drag nobody down. I mean, like, it's just insane. And it's insane that YouTube even allows this type of shit. Because this shit is defamation at its finest. You can't keep using allegedly. And then a lot of you just spread the shit up, spread the lies all around YouTube. And everybody just making a check off a bunch of lies that could destroy people's lives. Oh, y'all make me sick. But yeah. Now back to Cassie. Cassie, I'm sorry, you know, that you got your ass beat. From what I seen on that video, yeah, he did, and you really look, yeah, you got your ass beat. We gonna just leave it at that. And if Diddy was charged with that, sweetheart, I would be the first one. The first one, because I don't play that. Oh, no. I don't play that. Don't put your hands on me. I seen too much of that shit growing up. Hell no. So I'd have been the first one. Yeah. Throw his ass in jail. Give him some time. But not for the rest of his damn life. And take away his fortune that he got out the mud. Hell no. Girl, I got a black son. You think I'm one of them dumb ones? Gonna let you just do any old thing to my son? And that's why I don't understand you black women. If you got sons, whew, y'all better watch your mouths. You better watch what you spurring out your mouth. Cause honey, wait till it's your turn. Wait till it's your son. And see if anybody gonna be out here crying a river for you and your son. See, we don't think about shit like that. We just go off of what we hear. All the rumors. I mean, Lord have mercy. I mean, before the trials even started, I was over here saying, what the fuck is going on with Diddy? Now, Diddy got some issues. But that's my brother. And I want him to get help. But I ain't going to let them white folks tear my brother down and take his fortune and throw him in a slammer. Because he don't deserve that. But he do need some help. And I pray he get it. And I pray that he gets some peace. The rest of his days, he got a second chance. And he better take cool advantage of it. And this time, he gonna start loving himself. Start forgiving himself. And know that he's worthy. He's not what these people try to make him out to be. He's worthy. He just gotta know it. See, we always talking about these women and victims when it comes to women. But we gotta watch out for our sons. What? He has an issue. As a mother of a black 25-year-old son, Diddy has issues. But I ain't gonna throw him to the wolves. Hell no. And not by no white folks. Nah. And not by no non-black woman claiming to be a victim. And then when you hear all the truth, and you expect somebody to you expecting somebody to throw him away? All the lies that man, Dave, see Cassie, that's what I'm talking about, Cassie. That's why I said you open up a whole can of whip ass, and it's gonna be on your ass. You got on that stand. And see, the prosecution played in everybody's face. Because let me tell you something. I believe everything Dave said today. Okay? I believe him. He's a victim. But I'm going to tell you what I believe, and I'm going to tell you what I believe he's a victim of. The same way I said Cassie. Cassie, yes, she was a victim of getting your ass whipped. Okay? And if he was being charged with that, you would go to jail. He would go to jail. But that's not what he was charged for. The jury said you was a prostitute, and that's what the hell I say too. So, now this man comes out, Cassie, and the prosecution. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. The defense need to go after the prosecution. Because they knew, them 6 white women, they knew Cassie got up on that stand and was going to lie. The man, Dave, that's suing her for the STD, this man said he been trying to settle this shit with Cassie for this last year behind the scenes. Because she got her ass. The prosecution came to him. Cassie sent the prosecution to him. Another black man. To try to get him to tear down his brethren. And he wouldn't do it. That's why we kept saying, where the hell is Dave? Dave is the one got all the play. Dave was the real prostitute. Why didn't they put Dave on the stand? And I'm going to tell you why the defense didn't do it. Because the defense knew that Dave was behind the scenes for a year. Trying to sue. See, them white folks played with you Negroes. Ooh, they played with y'all. And I hope that defense team, I really hope that defense team, the prosecution needs to be, I don't know what they can do to them, but something need to be done to them because they knew. Dave said that they came to him before Cassie even got on that stand. They knew what Dave was going to say, that Cassie was freaking lying. When she's, man, and y'all talking about she a victim? This girl just tried to destroy my brother. That's what she tried to do, all because she disrespected herself. Man, let me tell you something. If I'd have been on that jury, I would have had to convict him of the transportation of the prostitution, because it's the law. It's in black and white. It's there. So I'd have did the same thing the jurors did. And that's all they was going to get. Because this woman, look, I don't know why everybody is defending this woman. I guess because she's a non-black woman. Because if it was one of my sisters, let it be Miami up on that stage, on that stand, talking about Diddy did all this shit like Cassie and that Jane Doe or whoever, whatever. We all know who she is. Miami would have been dug out by you black women. That's why I'm sick of some of y'all. Miami would have been every hoe, gold digger, all that. She wanted it. So miss me with this shit, okay? If that was one of our sisters up on that, matter of fact, if it was one of our sisters, this shit would need to went to court. So I don't want to hear all that. Miss me with that. But let me tell you something else. This young man, well, I don't know how old he is, so I'm just going to say young man. Somebody else's son, okay? He said he a victim. He said Cassie is the one wanted to have sex while she was on her period. And she tricked him. She set up the room, dog, and all that. And one of her so that he wouldn't know that she was on her period. That's nasty. That's disgusting. See, you gotta listen to the facts and the evidence. And you gotta call a spade a spade. And I'm calling it what it is. That was a nasty prostitute. Disrespectful. So the man says he tried to tell Cassie not to get her ass on that stand and bring up all this shit from 10 to 15 years ago. He told the prosecution he wasn't going to do it. And he tried to tell Cassie not to bring that shit up. That man wasn't going to say nothing about suing her or none of that stuff. She brought that man into it. That black man. To tear down his black brother. Woo, y'all people better wake up. Y'all people better wake up. And now, I mean, even with Cassie and the other Jane Doe person getting on that stage and telling all their business, neither one of them said that they didn't want to do it. They were forced. He had a gun to them. He tied their asses up, locked them in the basement, and just freaked them off. No. They didn't even get up on the stand and say that. And y'all defending them? Calling them victims? Don't play with victims, okay? They ain't no victim. Let's call it what it is. Prostitutes. They sold their bodies instead of keeping their integrity, their morals, respecting themselves, all for a mighty dollar and some things. We gonna call this shit how it is. Cause see, real victims don't get that shit. We don't get a chance to get all these lavish trips and all this money and all these things and houses and get our rent paid. No. We get attacked. So don't come telling me you no fucking victim when you had the chance. That man didn't tie you down. He didn't hog tie you. Miss me with that Me Too shit. Miss me with that Stockholm syndrome. Because once Me Too came in the window, Stockholm syndrome went out the damn window. Especially for a grown ass woman that know right from wrong. You've been violated. You ain't sticking around. And you damn sure don't want that to touch you again. So miss me with the victim shit. Neither one of them women were victims. And they said it themselves. Cassie told you what it was about. Domestic violence. The jury told you what it was about. Prostitution. There's no victims. And stop saying we are mistreating victims and all that shit. When real victims know what it's like to be a victim, okay? No. If you want to be a hoe and you don't have no morals and no principles and you don't have no respect for yourself, you don't love yourself, and you choose not to work and you choose to go out here and sell your body, even on OnlyFans, I don't give a damn where it's at. Wherever you making money, showing your ass and having sex and doing all this bullshit, you no victim. So don't come at me so I can feel sorry for you. Because I don't. Get a fucking job. Get some morals. Learn how to love yourself. And that goes for Diddy too. Diddy need to learn how to love himself. If y'all want to call Cassie a victim, then Diddy a victim too. Because if Diddy loved himself and respected himself, Diddy wouldn't be running around with all these different women and doing all this bullshit, getting himself caught up with these these women that's going. See, you know, they said the women would be your downfall, especially when you fucking with women like that. So it is what it is. But Cassie, girl, you got something coming. Them people coming. They coming for that 30 million you got. I don't know how much of it you got. But, girl, that man said he is a victim of you forcing him to have sex with you while you was on your period. You know that's blood, girl. What? Are you serious? You little nasty. That wasn't your man. That was your husband. That you could throw a fucking towel down and plug that shit up with your, get them to plug it up. Come on now. We all women. Stop lying. Stop lying if you never did it. So stop it. But that's your man. That's your husband. Y'all know what each other blood, y'all, a girl. You gonna put that on? You gonna have sex with this man and the motherfucking dog knowing you was on your period? You's a nasty bitch. Now I'm calling you on. You a nasty bitch. You could have gave that man anything. Shit, we don't know what the STD is that he's saying you gave him. And you know what he said? He wasn't even gonna bother you. But because you wanted to take down Diddy and put him in it. See, everybody was wondering, like, where is this Dave guy? Dave guy shit seem like shit. These women on here talking about, oh, he ain't no victim, he ugly and all this and that. Girl, he told y'all what it was, okay? And a lot of you, the ones that's on here calling him ugly and all that, yeah, I'm sure y'all got a lot of frogs that you only there because he tear that ass up in the bedroom. Okay? So nobody, it was dark. They ain't had to look at no motherfucking body's face. They just wanted to meet. And evidently old ugly Dave had the package, okay? So miss me with that. Y'all out here sleeping with ugly niggas for free. Like, come on. Come on now. But yeah, Cassie, that man said last year when you first bought this case, when they first bought this case against Diddy, you got the prosecution to seek him out, to try to corroborate your lie when you said Diddy was making you have sex while you was on your period. Ooh, girl, that's some nasty work, girl. You ain't them 6 white prosecutors. That's some nasty work because y'all knew that girl was lying and y'all still put her ass on that stand. Something should happen to y'all. Y'all knew this last year that shit that girl was spitting out her mouth on that stand was a lie. So all you people running around here talking about, oh, why y'all they victims? Talk that shit to them white 6 women that put their ass on that stand. Talk that shit to them. They victimized us, not us. They knew they was lying. The man told them, no. That's why they didn't come to the stand. And don't tell me, oh, the defense could have called them. Why would the defense call any goddamn body with a case like this? And the defense ain't had shit to prove. The prosecution got the burden of proof. And Diddy's lawyer didn't call him because I guarantee you, if he wasn't behind the scenes this whole year trying to get some money, they would have called him to the stand because they knew he was going to tell the truth. But why take that chance? Because he trying to sue both of them. No, who you need to be suing is Cassie. Now, unless you lying too. Did you fuck Diddy, dude? Because I don't understand why you suing Diddy. Now, I'm going to give you, partial. Partial. I'm going to do you like I did Cassie. Because all that other stuff you talking about, besides her giving you the STD, that's the only thing I'm on your side with. When you show the proof, when you go to court, and if the 12 jurors say, yup, she did it, I'm going to be on your side. Definitely. But all this other shit you talking, sir, Now I'm gonna have to call a spade a spade. Now I'm gonna do you like I did Cassie. Cassie was a victim of domestic violence. You may be a victim of her having her period and putting that all that blood and shit all over you. Yeah, I would be suing her ass too. And she did it sneaky. She made sure the lights was out so you didn't know. Yeah, she deserved. She deserved to be sued. And whatever STD she gave you, if it's proven, yeah, you deserve something. Whoa, shit, man! I keep forgetting this 4th of July. But yeah, you deserve some of that 30 million. But you don't deserve none Diddy money. Diddy ain't do it. Don't go after Diddy, honey, cause he the bigger fish. No, you better go after that thing that seduced you while she was on her period. You do that. So I'm gonna give you that, sir. But all this other extra shit you talking about, she had your baby and she aborted it and all this shit, dude. Look, come on, you a grown ass fucking man. I don't care whether you was on hard times and you just getting out of jail. You ain't know no better. You ain't know what else to do. You knew what the hell to do. You was just getting out of jail, so you know right from wrong. So all that other extra stuff that she clothes you, the head sacks and all that stuff, and Diddy and all that. No, no. But you say you're a victim, and hey, you're a victim. I'm not gonna sit up and say you're not a victim because if what you saying that she did, especially when it comes to that blood, mm, yeah, you a victim, and you deserve some of them coins. But see, Cassie, you sit up there and try to dig that grave for Diddy, all because you was jealous. All because you was jealous of the black girl. See, some of you black women, y'all missing the whole point. Them women did that shit to that man because he was treating the black woman better than him. He was bringing the black women around his children. I don't have a clue what him in Miami do behind their closed doors, and I don't care. But he over there respecting the black woman and the non-black women. It's jealous and mad and angry. And now they want him on a silk platter because he treating a black girl better than them. See, y'all got to look at this big picture here. Like them 6 white prosecutors. Man, not one black woman, black man. Like, what the hell is going on? There was a lynching in there. Six white women and 2 non-black women were trying to take down Diddy because Diddy treated the black woman better than he treated them. Y'all don't hear me though. But Cassie and Tisa Tails, girl, that mouth of yours. See, one thing y'all gotta realize: nobody is gonna agree with nobody all the time. It's never gonna happen. But the one thing y'all gotta realize, just because we don't agree with you, you better watch your mouth. You better watch your mouth. Because, see, I understand You used to the disrespect. But not everybody can get used to the disrespect. So y'all need to watch y'all damn mouths on this YouTube. Because you don't have to call people names. You don't have to call people. See, only people who, when somebody has a different of opinion than you, the only person that sits around and because you don't agree with them, you got to be called dumb, stupid, bitch, whatever. Only people that do that are the dumb, stupid, ignorant bitches. They calling you dumb, stupid, and ignorant, but the whole time they spewing nothing but ignorance out of their damn mouth. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. You're the only one spurring out hate, ignorance, cuss words, and all that over somebody else's opinion. And you got there to call us dumb, stupid, ignorant bitches. Man, I hate these smart, dumb people. Some people think because they got these degrees and all this stuff, that they the smartest people in the room. But 9 times out of 10, they the most ignorant people in the room. Because you know why? They think they right about everything. They ain't wrong about nothing. It's their way or the highway. And if that ain't the most ignorant shit I ever heard, then, So I kind of feel sorry for you kind of people. Because people don't agree with you. The most ignorant shit I ever heard. But yeah, I'm telling you, look, you grown folks, y'all better stop disrespecting these young men on this internet. You grown women. Go sit down. I feel like what they be saying. Go take your ass off of this damn internet and go knit something. Why are you on the internet acting a donkey? Cussing out these men and stuff. If these men ain't disrespecting you, ain't bothering you, why are you bothering them? And then want to cry and they on here disrespecting black women. And black women on here disrespecting the hell out of somebody's black son. You niggas are stupid. Ain't nobody going for that crap no more. Respect your elders, even if they disrespect you. What the hell? Man, okay, well, guess what? I just wrote a new chapter in the Bible. Since everybody want to talk about the words that's written in the Bible, shit, who keep writing these chapters? Who? Well, I got one to put in there. Parents, let's get this straight. If you want respect from other people's kids or even your own, respect them. That's all you got to do. Nobody's going to be your bitches, your hoes, and all that shit. No. We tired of that. So if you put this in the Bible, this is Missy Beavers. Parents, respect your kids. Love your kids. If you want to be loved and respected, why should we have to take your abuse? Huh? Shit, who are you? We don't belong to you anyway. God only loaned us to you. So if you, parents, if you want respect, respect your kids. You want to be loved? You want to be treated gentle and kindly? Treat your kids that way. That's why so many kids, grown kids, it's messed up in the head because of their parents. And then when you get grown, they still think because you had to eat that shit when you was little. See, you had no other choice. You had to eat it when you was little. But you ain't got to eat that shit as a grown-ass woman. Or a grown-ass man. So if I don't disrespect you, don't disrespect me. Because I was born in the 50s. So I know what I'm talking about. I know about the disrespect that you parents put down on your kids. So, I mean, my suggestion, as a parent myself, with a 25-year-old son, I would never disrespect my son. I would never call my son a bitch. I would never tell him I hate him. I would never tell him I shouldn't have hated you. See, no, I would never do that. And whatever the hell I did for my son, that's what I was supposed to do. That's why I only had one. To make sure that he get that love. And he learned that empathy and that sympathy. And he respect himself. And he respects me. And I respect him. See? You know, you think about it. You sit around, you see a lot, even in your surroundings, in your family, even in your family. If you notice, you can have 10 nephews, and they all grew up together, right? And it's always a few that never disrespect you. Never disrespect you. Always got respect. But then, the rest of the bunch, see, they got disrespected by their mother. So, it's only right that they not had no respect for no other adult or, you know, because the mothers disrespected them. And then want to cry when the children don't have no respect for you. Come on now, y'all. Look, y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. It's the truth. And you know why them other ones respect everybody and wouldn't dare, no matter what somebody said or disrespecting them, what adult would do? Because they know better. They're not going to disrespect you because they were taught that if somebody respects you, you respect them back. So don't be sitting around here crying about your kids and your kids don't like disrespect you and all this shit. What did you do to your kids? And I ain't talking about putting a roof over their head and putting some goddamn clothes on them and making sure they had something to eat and the damn lights was on. Because that's some shit you supposed to do. Nobody asked, them children ain't asked to be here. So stop with all that shit you did so much for your kids. You did what you were supposed to do. You don't get no brownie points for that. But to mistreat your kids? Oh, that's unacceptable. Disrespect your kids? That's unacceptable. So, you older, elderly ladies and, women in your 50s and 60s on this app disrespecting these, these young folks. Don't think you're going to get no respect back. Y'all need to stay in y'all lane. If you don't have nothing good to say, or you have no anything that you might can put out that might could help somebody else and all that, look, get checked. What are you doing on the internet for? Acting a monkey. I mean, some of you out older boy, oh boy. I don't know what to say. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't think you're going to get some respect. That's for sure. And don't fucking cry to the rest of the black, little seasoned women on here. There's just, spreading the little word, making a little joke or whatever. And just, enjoying conversating with the people back and forth. But I don't know. I don't know who. Well, I know where y'all got it from, because that's why I said the women from the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. You got it from your mama and your grandmother to just act a ass. And this shit ain't just on YouTube. It's in real life. Real life. Real life. But yeah, I haven't seen all these Tisa Tell, Nancy Grace, there was so many of these other people running around here talking about protect victims. I don't see nobody. I don't see them reporting on this damn man that just came on on these airways and hit y'all with a black eye and told y'all that your precious victim Cassie is a bald-faced liar, and the prosecution knew she was a liar before they even put her on the stand. So if y'all mad at anybody, Y'all should be mad at them 6 white women plus them 2 non-black women that was trying to send Diddy to jail. Because had Cassie not got on that stand, had she not wanted revenge against Diddy, had she took that 30 million like Dave said, had she took that 30 million and went on and lived her fucking life, she'd have never heard from him, because what she got on that stand and talked about was 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. That man wasn't thinking about her ass. But because you wanted revenge, because you wanted to try to destroy another brother, you tried to use another brother, and he told you, hell no. He ain't getting on that stand and telling no damn lie. You're the one that tricked him into having sex while you was on your period. Not Diddy. You the one was over here doing this nasty shit. And he said you the one gave him that STD. Now, girl, you got a hard. you might as well just write the check, because you got on the stand and said you had all them fucking sores and UTIs and any motherfucking thing else that you had. When you should have took your 30 million and went on about your goddamn business, and then you had the nerve. See, God don't like ugly, Cassie. Instead of after the verdict was over, you had the nerve. The nerve, girl. That's why Dave came out on your ass. You had the nerve to still try to stick it to Diddy. You had your lawyers write a fucking victim statement letter. Girl, how long you been married? How many goddamn kids you had before Diddy even was charged in this case? Girl, he wasn't thinking about your raggedy ass. He already had used and abused and served your ass up on a silver platter. Why would he come after you now when he been found not guilty? Girl, you're a piece of work, and you deserve to get whatever you you get. I hope they take every bit of that 30 million that you got for that video. Cause see, we don't know, but the jury knew what that whole video was about. And from what I saw, girl, you took something you had no business taking while that man was in the fucking shower. And he came out there after your ass. It had to be something serious. I'm wondering if you took the drug mill. You know that shit, that bag you had in your hand. I wonder if that was all the goodies and shit in there. And you tried to take that man's shit while he was in the shower. They're telling a damn lie. He didn't drag her back in that hotel for a free call. She never even got back in the damn hotel. See, that's how much people don't pay attention. He came out that hotel in that towel for a reason. She took that man's shit. And any drug addict gonna beat the hell out of you, you take their drugs. So, miss me with all that bullshit. That girl never even was drugged back in no goddamn hotel room. And then she went out the next day and man, in her red dress, ate dinner, and got free. Man, look. But we gotta be careful. And black men, I don't understand how y'all on this internet dragging this black man all because you don't like what he do in his bedroom, because that's all. That's the only goddamn thing that y'all talking about. Is what he doing in his bedroom. Why are y'all so concerned? See, I start side-eyeing the people that is so concerned, especially men that is so concerned about what these guys do in their bedroom, whether they gay or straight. I don't give a fuck. They ain't fucking me. So why are you worrying about it? Only people should be worrying about it is the women. Because we need to know, we do need to know if you on the down low. I mean, you know, we need to know that. Definitely. But you men, why do y'all need to know? What y'all want to get fucked? Like, why are y'all worried about this man's bedroom? Whether he gay, he straight, who he's screwing, blah, 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 baby or extra glide. What? You niggas use that shit too. You niggas like asshole too. I'm sure a lot of y'all didn't put your thing in a woman's ass. Okay? So stop with the bullshit. Like, damn. Do we really care that much about what this man doing in the bedroom? Shit. Stop it. Just stop it. Nobody's looking at you because you sit on this internet and talk all this man shit. Yeah, I'm talking to you too, Kwame Brown. Yeah. You talk a lot of man shit. But you be worrying about a lot of goddamn penis. I mean, this whole year, that's all you was talking about on your channel. About is. And how he like penis. Like, just stop it. Like, stop being a hypocrite. That's all I ask. And I'm not saying this because I don't like you. I like you. I've been supporting your ass for 4 years. I'm just not a member no more. Because I don't like disrespectful motherfuckers. And I ain't going to pay nobody to disrespect me. But stop with all the madness. Like, you want to jump out the window for Tisha Tales. What do you know about Tisha Tales? You know she's a propaganda. You know she lies. You know she watch Fox News and Nancy Grace. You know all the shows you watch. See, I know there's people like y'all that watch all the lies and the propaganda got a lot of shit to say. Like, miss me with that. Like, you came on the internet, you talking about everybody was buck dancing and everybody was the go along, get along gang and all this shit. Dude, you was talking about you watch behavior. Homie, come on now. Let's keep this shit real. All that shit was a talk. Because if you watch behavior, you wouldn't have put that thing that's in the White House. Sorry. I gotta throw it back at you. Because you talking about everybody else's behavior. You talk about you watch everybody else's behavior. You got everything to say about the Democrats. But nothing to say about that thing you put in the White House. Now, if that ain't a hypocrite, if that ain't the go along, get along gang, because the only reason why you put them in there was for $1. So you was a buck dancing little hoe too. You turned the blind eye to the behavior that Charlemagne and all his crew turned the blind eye to. Stop trying to think that you're better than everybody else when you got your own shit that can be called out. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Like, we gotta be honest around here. We can't, you don't want to say you don't go by who we like. You go by behavior. But it seems like you're the one that's going by who we like or what they can do for me. See, you want to talk about everybody else turning a blind eye with Charlemagne the God. Because, Charlemagne the God could put people on and stuff like that. Yeah, see, I'm fair. I'm fair. But I call it how I see it. You talk all that shit about Charlemagne the God and all the people that was protecting him and all that, they to go along, get along gang, buck dancing, low hoes and all that stuff. But honey, I just gotta tell you something. You is one hell of a hypocrite. And I don't care who get mad. I don't care about all your subscribers. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care if they unsubscribe from me, because guess what? I already told them from the beginning. Don't subscribe to me unless you want to hear what I got to say. That's why I only got 200 subscribers. Because I ain't out here begging for no subscribers, honey. Because guess what? if I only talk to one person on here, I'm good with that. Because I'm on here talking some shit that's going to help somebody else. Not help myself. So, yeah. Pretty much. So, Kwame, like, I really wish you would have stayed out of this one with this Tisha Tales. Because if she'd have disrespected you like she disrespected everybody else, you'd have been the first man on here disrespecting her. Because that's your stilo. You don't have a problem with disrespecting a woman that disrespect you. So don't go talking about what nobody else doing to her. What about what the hell she was doing to everybody else? So I don't know about all that. But I'm just saying, like, I be trying to, keep it cute. But no, like, you're not gonna come on this internet and feed us all this bullshit about watching behavior, and it's not about who you like, and everybody is buck dancing and the go along get along gang, and you not be called out for. I get it, you don't like it. You don't like for nobody to call you out. You don't want to have a conversation with somebody that want to, have a conversation and say, "Hey, let's back this thing up because you was the one who started all this. You came on the internet. You set the tone and the stage for what's supposed to be going on. So no, you're not gonna tell me it's raining and you pissing on me with your bullshit. No. So, but I ain't gonna disrespect you and I'm like that. But I'm damn sure gonna call your ass out because you are a hypocrite. You're a buck dancer. Everything that you called everybody else, you have done that. So I don't even know why you would even, like, put your nose in women's business. Why you feel the need that you had to defend Tisha? Huh? Because she be over there with Fox News and Trump? Like, dude, miss me with that. Seriously. Because you did a 360. You buck danced through this election. You seen all the behavior. You not once put none of Trump's behavior on your screen. All you did was bring that damn Judge Joe Brown, washed up Joe Brown that don't have nothing. All he want to do is be disrespectful to women. Because don't nobody want his old washed up black ass. He's a nobody. Like, what? Talk about that white woman you married. Disrespect her ass. Let me see y'all get over on that panel and disrespect her. Okay? I don't have no respect for no motherfuckers sit on no panels disrespecting no black woman or any woman that ain't done a damn thing to you. But allow this white man to run around here and make a mockery of this country. Like, get out of here. No, I'm not accepting that. Not when you set the stage, Kwame. You came on here and told everybody it was about behavior. You came on here telling everybody it wasn't about who you like. You came on here telling everybody about the go along, get along gang and the buck dancing little hoes. But nobody can call you out for your behavior? Nah, it don't work like that, sir. And I ain't got to disrespect you to tell you. Don't work like that. So, but I'm getting ready to get off of here, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came in watching and everything. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos because I will be coming back with my gap. Yeah, because I'm sure, the disrespectful motherfuckers in the Kwame Brown section always talking about, people with a gap. But shit, I was hoping that Kwame, you was talking all that stuff. I thought maybe, since I had been described to you and everything, and following you and stuff, I thought I was gonna be able to get on here because you the one encouraged me to get on here. And I thought I was gonna be able to get on here in your section. And we was gonna lift each other up and build each other up and all that. Like, nah, that's not what happened. You switched up. And you turned all that confidence that I loved about you. I mean, shit. That confidence. Man, I love that about you. But you turned that shit into arrogance. And I don't have no respect for that. But, it's all good. But I'm getting ready to get from out this outside because these fireworks is going off and I don't want shit, no bullet or nothing to come flying in my damn back of my head. But I'll be back. Y'all have a good day. And guess what, y'all? My birthday coming. So, it's chapter 57. My birthday is 7/18. And I will be on here 12 o'clock, 7/17, 12 o'clock midnight. And, just, have a conversation with all my supporters and the people that I be in the chats and I be talking to. I would love for y'all to come over and we just chop it up, have some fun, whatever. And, if you ever want to support my channel, you can cash at me at Money Mitch Man with three N's. Money Mitch Man with 3 N's. But I appreciate y'all coming in here. I have to get somebody to, I have to get somebody to show me how to select some mods and really be able to read the comments and comment back to y'all. So I'm gonna get somebody to help me do that. Um, so I talk to y'all later. I gotta go, girl, cause this shit getting even louder and louder in the back of my head, honey. And all these woods and stuff out here, child. You don't know if they shooting a gun or the damn fireworks. So thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.